Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I am doing a reading vlog. I wasn't expecting to do a reading vlog this week, but I figured, why not? It's the end of June. Maybe we can get a couple last minute reads in for the wrap up at the end of the month. I have to confess right now that the last video I posted, I did tell a lie. I said that I read Second Place by Rachel Cusk. I didn't. I didn't read it yet. I'm reading it now, though. I'm already like halfway through. I'm definitely going to finish this today. It's so short. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't telling the truth. Anyway, so far with Second Place, I'm really liking it, actually. I didn't expect to love it. I thought I was just going to like it, but I find it really interesting. The main character is really annoying and awful, and I can't stand her, which is actually like really nice. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm glad that I don't need to root for her. I'm glad that she can just be terrible, and I'm going to read the story and enjoy it. She's very selfish, very self-centered. If you don't know about this book, it's basically about this woman who, from what I gather, she really appreciates art and feels a sense of importance when she's close to art and artists. So that's kind of who she is. And the book is about her and her husband living in like the middle of nowhere, I think by the ocean. And they have a little like cottage on their property called the Second Place. And they rent it out to artists to do like a little residency or have like a artist retreat. Anyway, she invites this artist that she really likes to her she invites this artist that she really likes to her Second Place, and he shows up with some other woman with him, and she gets really offended by that because she's the one who wanted to be close to the artist, and now there's this other woman in her way. And it's kind of about the relationship between the two of them so far, and they're very butting heads. They're at odds with each other. She has two children who live there too, who are like adults, so it's kind of, there's some tension with them. There's some tension with her husband. I'm excited to see kind of how Rachel Cusk wraps this up. I really like Rachel Cusk's writing. I think she has really good insight into like being human, and she picks up on little things and finds really smart ways to explain them just about people. And I really like that. So this book kind of meanders on little tangents all the time, but it's such a short book, it doesn't really matter. I think it's like 150 pages, something like that. Anyway, I'm halfway through, and I did all that reading this morning pretty much, so I'll finish today. Other than that, we're in the middle of a heat wave. I am dying of heat. There's some things I want to accomplish in this reading vlog as well. We were in a full COVID lockdown during Independent Bookstore Day a few months ago, so now that things have opened up a bit, I want to go to some independent bookstores. I just learned over the weekend, a friend told me about this used bookstore that's not far from where I live that is supposed to be amazing, and I didn't know it existed. So I definitely want to check that out, and I think I'm going to check that out today. I'm wrapping up work for the day now. It's Monday, and I think I'm going to go check out this bookstore before dinner and see if we can find anything. There's also another independent bookstore that I want to go to at some point this week. I know that they have a few books that I want in stock, and I want to support them because I couldn't go during Independent Bookstore Day. But they're downtown, and the street that they're on is like fully under construction right now, so I don't really want to deal with parking far away and walking all the way there in this heat wave today. So hopefully it cools down in a day or two, and then I'll take you there with me. Anyway, that's my intro to this video. Stick around, it's going to be fun. I don't know what else I'm going to be reading, but I'm definitely going to finish Rachel Cusk, maybe another book or two. we'll see. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've started and kind of put down. So maybe I'll finish up one or two of those. Maybe I'll try something new. Maybe I'll find something that I'm really excited to read at the bookstore. Anyway, that's my update. I'll see you soon. Alright, sorry for the noise if you can hear it. I have the air conditioner going because it's so friggin' hot out. It's been a couple hours. I went to the bookstore. It was so cute. It was this cute little used bookstore. I didn't want to film in there because it was only me and the two ladies who were working there. I thought it'd be so weird to just be like, whip out my camera. The radio was really loud too, so I didn't want to do that. I took my time exploring. I feel like I didn't see most of the bookstore, but it was still like super cute. I'm gonna go back soon. I did get 3 books. I'll show you now. The first one I got is Choke by Chuck Palahniuk. I don't really know much about this, but a lot of people were reading it a while ago, so I'm gonna give it a try. They had a lot of copies, so it was marked down. I got it for like $5, so that's pretty good. I also am really excited about this one. The Elephant Vanishes, which is a collection of short stories by Haruki Murakami. Murakami, I think, is one of my favorite writers. I've read probably 6 or 7 of his books. I really like them. I'm excited to read more. I haven't really seen this one around, so I'm excited to read it. I just got, like a week or two ago, his new collection of short stories. I can't remember what it's called. Something about monkeys, I think. Anyway, it's right behind me. I could reach it, but no, I'm lazy and it's hot and I'm sweaty and gross. So, yeah, I'm excited to read that. The third one I got is NW by Zadie Smith. I love this book. I've read it twice now. I had a copy, and it was really sad. The copy I had, I lost it. So, I couldn't put this book on my shelf to remember it. But I got this for $2, so it's back in my life now. Maybe I'll reread it again. But I really love this book. Zadie Smith is also one of my favorite writers of all time. I haven't read all of her books, but my plan is to read the rest of them as soon as I can. But this one is amazing. She has such a rhythm to her writing, especially in this book. I really love it. So that's my little mini haul. It's still a really hot heat wave. I'm going to go read more Second Place, I think. It looks like there's some clouds rolling in, so maybe we're going to get a thunderstorm that breaks up this heat a bit, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, I'm going to go read more Second Place now. Hopefully not overheat, and I'll see you later. Good morning. It's the next morning. Thankfully, we did get some rain, so it's cooled down quite a bit. Thank God. It was so hot yesterday and so humid and muggy and disgusting. But I think today is going to be a nicer day. Like I said, it's the next morning. Last night, I finished Second Place. So I'll give a little wrap up. I need to film my June wrap up video today or tomorrow. So it's probably going to be a bit of a rehash. But I really liked it. I think that Rachel Cusk is so interesting. Reading her writing feels a lot like a meditation, and you kind of need to call all of your past experiences to the surface. Her writing is very simple, but it takes a lot of concentration, I think, because she's going through so many ideas so quickly. And I think it's most effective when she kind of pulls on your own experiences, when she kind of picks up an idea and puts it down in a different way, and it kind of reshuffles your way of thinking without you really realizing what's happening because it's moving so quickly. And I think it's really cool. So this book, it seemed like it's about, or at first it seemed like it was about kind of proximity to art and self-importance. But the more I read it, and the more, like, as it got to the end, it turns out this book is really more about, it's that vulnerability you feel when someone sees you for who you really are and, like, really understands you in ways you don't expect. And that's kind of what happens to this protagonist in this book. The artist she invites to stay at her second place really knows her better than she thinks anyone does. And it's just from kind of first impressions. And that kind of shocks her and takes her aback. And it's a really interesting kind of dichotomy of her expectations for what this like artist retreat was going to be and how it turns out. Obviously there's some action at the end. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but a little bit of a twist and turn, but really it's mostly about the character and her kind of recognizing that this artist that she invited isn't the person she thought he was, and she had all these expectations for him, and he had all these expectations for her too, and he was correct and she was not, and that kind of shocks her. So I really liked this book, I think. It's short, it's sweet. I read it in a day. Yeah, check it out, I think. I think it's worth the read for anyone. Now, I have 2 days left this month. I don't want to like pressure myself into finishing a book just to get it in the monthly wrap-up. So I'm not going to do that, but I think I might be able to get one anyway. And I have this, The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. I just got this from the library. I have maxed out my library holds, so I'm trying to get through some of them because I keep just pushing like deliver later, deliver later, deliver later. And now I have no room left in my queue, so I need to read some books. And this is the next one that became available, so I'm going to read it. And I really like Emily St. John Mandel. She's a Canadian writer. I've only read Station 11 by her so far, which is like a post-apocalyptic pandemic story, which very timely, I know. I actually don't really remember what The Glass Hotel is about at all. So I'm excited to go in blind. I only read the introduction so far, and it didn't really tell me anything. So I will report back when I read some more. I think today on my lunch break I'm going to try to go to that bookstore I talked about yesterday, get some more books from my TBR. I know the last thing I need, but I really want to support local and independent bookstores. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'll check in a bit. Y'all, I am so upset. This is my new favorite bookstore. I just went, and I'm mad that I've lived in this city for 8 years, and I've never been before today. But, yeah, Bookmark in Halifax on Spring Garden Road is my new favorite place. I bought 3 books. I could have bought more. Everywhere I looked, there was books that were on my want-to-read list, but I held back. My brother's visiting this weekend. We're probably going to go back this weekend, to be honest. But yeah, here's what I got. I got Death in Her Hands by Otis and Moshfeg. I'm really excited to read this. Lots of people really love it. I read My Year of Rest and Relaxation, and it kind of blew my mind a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I'm really excited to read another one by her. I also got Exciting Times. Oh, drop the receipt. Exciting Times by Nisha Dolan. This is another one that's getting a lot of buzz, kind of Sally Rooney vibes, I think. And I also got this one. It's a Japanese translation called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It's kind of sci-fi, I think. Super cute. I'm really excited to read it. Anyway, I'm sitting here in this parking garage now, talking about books. And yeah, that's my story. That's my day. Now I need to go find some lunch real quick and get back to work. And maybe listen to an audiobook while I work this afternoon, and I'll report back. All right, bye. Hello, friends. It's like 11 at night. Prime reading time, to be honest. But it's so freaking hot, again, that I can't concentrate on reading. I don't know what it is, but I find, like, usually late night would be, like, the perfect time to read more. But I don't know, it just doesn't When I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. So I haven't read any of The Glass Hotel yet. I'm just here watching some booktube videos. So that's my update for the day. Probably not going to read anything at all tonight, but we'll see. It's so hot, I might not be able to sleep. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Hey, hello, how are you? It's the next day. It's really early in the morning. It's only not even 9:30, but I've already filmed my wrap-up video for June. Very exciting. Look, I have all of my books that are this month here stacked up. I need to take a picture for Instagram of my monthly wrap-up next. I will be posting that today as well. I love this new kind of end of the month routine with Bookstagram and BookTube. I find it really chill to kind of reflect on the month, think about what I read. Looking at my list of what I read this month and pulling out some of the books from the beginning of the month, it feels so long ago. And I actually kind of forgot about some of these books. And it's so weird how I don't know, I don't want to get existential, but time is weird. Because I feel like these books, some of them I read forever ago, but it was only a couple weeks ago. Anyway, that's that. I did read 2 chapters of The Glass Hotel last night. And I'm enjoying it, I think. I got the audiobook and the ebook from the library, so I'm kind of tag teaming them. I read a chapter last night on the ebook, and then this morning while I was brushing my teeth and shaving and stuff, I was listening to a chapter of the audiobook. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep listening to the audiobook today. I have some work to do. I have a meeting this afternoon, but in between, I think I will be listening to The Glass Hotel. So I'll check in once I have more to report. It's still I think just setup going on in this book so far. The first chapter and the second chapter didn't really have much to do with each other. There was a couple of characters in common, but it kind of time jumped. The second chapter is where we really learned about the Glass Hotel, and it's on an island off the coast of BC. Very interesting. It's a super modern, futuristic hotel that's just slab in the middle of the forest. You can only get there by boat. So I'm interested to see what this book is about, because I literally have no idea. I haven't read any reviews, haven't even read the synopsis really on the back cover. I read a little bit, but it kind of just talked about what happened in the first 2 chapters. So I still have no idea. But I'll check in a bit. I have to upload all of this footage from my wrap-up video and from this vlog so far, see what we're dealing with. I would love to get my wrap-up video out on YouTube tonight, if not tomorrow morning. I don't know when I'll have time to edit it, but I don't think I'm going to do too much. It's not going to be too much work. I only read one book that I don't have a physical copy of, so that's only one photo I need to insert, and I don't think I'm going to do titles or anything like that. I'm going to keep it simple. But yeah, I have some big plans of kind of revamping how I do monthly wrap-ups starting next month. I'm not going to tell you because I haven't really seen anyone do a wrap-up this way that I'm thinking of doing it. I think I'm doing kind of a hybrid vlog / wrap-up video. We'll see how it works. We won't know for a month if it's a success or not, but that's kind of my thinking of what I want to do for July. I've been in a really great place with my reading. I feel like I'm not reading too much that it's taking away from living my life, but I'm also reading a lot, and I'm really excited about the books I'm reading. So I'm having a great time right now. It's a good summer. I just booked my second vaccine appointment for next week, so I'm going to be fully vaxxed. Exciting. Lots going on. I will check in a bit. It's hot out again. Oh my goodness. It's been a productive but busy day at work. I still have, what time is it? 4 o'clock, so an hour left. Not too bad. I just went and got the mail, and look what's arrived. Filthy Animals by Brandon Taylor. I'm so excited to read this. This is a collection of short stories that are, I think, all interconnected somehow. I'm really excited to read it. I might just start reading this now. I didn't read any more of The Glass Hotel. I was on Zoom calls most of the day, so I didn't really have time. But yeah, that's my little afternoon update. I didn't really set a goal for how long this reading vlog is going to go. This morning before I started work, I did put a bunch of footage on my computer, so I'm going to put it all in a timeline soon, see how long this vlog is so far, and then decide from there. Some stuff might be happening this weekend, so I might include that in this vlog too. We'll see. This isn't interesting because by the time you're watching this, you know how long the video is, so I don't know why I'm wasting my time telling you this. Anyway, I'm going to finish up some work, maybe crack into this one, maybe watch some more YouTube videos because that's how I spend a lot of my time these days. Anyway, check in later. Good morning. It's been like 2 days since I last recorded. Not too much to update on. I've been reading more of The Glass Hotel, but not too much. I only read like 2 more chapters, and I'm not loving it. I think I might abandon this book. My family is visiting now. It's the first time we've been able to see each other since in over a year, so we haven't really had time to read that much. I haven't really been prioritizing that. But yeah, The Glass Hotel just isn't catching my attention. I have so many other books that I'm so excited to read. I just had a few more holds become available at the library. So I think I'm going to abandon it, and I'm probably going to finish this vlog here. It was a good week-ish. Like, I finished the Rachel Cusk book, but unfortunately, The Glass Hotel wasn't it. I'm going to probably, once my family leaves tomorrow, I'm going to put my head down, get through another book or two, so I have some more stuff to talk about. But for right now, this is going to be it. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. Let me know if you like the vlogs. I'm still kind of getting used to how to do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.